What's going on, everybody? It is Whitakay, and we are here on Aqualis to continue our random ore challenge. So, let's see what. Oh yeah, we have a new lands to explore. So I guess that's what we are going to be doing today. I guess like there's anything else to do on this all but barren planet. There's not much going on here, is there? Okay, so we have all the loot from these islands. We have all the loot from this island and this island. So right now what we have is this. So it shows that we can get phosphorus over there. It's got a green circle with a harvester. Can we? But we can't even build the harvester yet, so we're just not going to do that. What was the requirements for that? 45 GTI. We are a long ways from 45 GTI. So that won't be happening anytime soon, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so last episode, we got stuff in plants, insects, animals, oxygen, heat, and pressure. And, well, biomass, duh, because that's all of those. Anyway, we're not just ignore me. Just ignore me. So between episodes, I did get some storage going. We got our base metals, more base metals, super alloy, and iron because we ran out in these two chests. Just some other random things. We do still have Jimmy here. We are going to get him out at some point. Let's see, and just some more storage. So hopefully, I'm hoping we can find enough circuit boards on this map, or at least what we need to craft the circuit boards to make a good storage room. But that's neither here nor there. Right now we have more important things to do. So let's go put our... Oh, we have more stuff in here. Okay. Maybe... What does it take for the drone station? We need circuit boards. And what are we short on for more circuit boards? Probably the bioplastic nuggets. Yeah, I don't think we have any in here. Okay. Bioplastic nuggets. We need silicon mushrooms and water. Water we can get, not a problem. Mushrooms we can grow, not a problem. It's the silicon that is the issue there. So, what if I told the... No, we don't have any mushrooms in our storage, so that's not going to work. Is there anything in you? No. Anything in you? Yes, you're full. Okay. I'm going to just leave that there for now. Okay, so I guess really the only thing really to do right now... Look, we're already 40% of the way to corals. That's crazy. But we did do a good bit of terraformation in the first episode. So, let me make sure you're empty. You are. Am I empty? I am. Probably need some food and water. It's not in there. Well, the beans are, but... let's take some superfood with us. And some water. Well, I'm not taking the water. Yes, I am, because last episode we had a glitch where we could not drink from the ocean. That was a bit crazy. Okay, and we're in the sky. Gonna fly right over to this island and see what it has for us. Alright, now I feel like this island is significantly bigger than the other islands that we have come across. Okay, well, the vehicle kind of... We'll just say this is sand. And it's digging in the sand. That's what we're going to say. Alright. I should have looked to see if we have stuff for teleporters. We actually probably do. I'm going to run back to base. Actually, real quick, while we're here, I'm going to grab this. That's stuff for a teleporter. And that, there's a bioplastic nugget. So we're just going to go right here, see if there's anything. There's another clamshell. Just see if there's anything that can help us build some teleporters real quick. Yeah, there's actually a lot here that can help us build teleporters. That waterfall is so loud. Alright, I'm not going too far into the island, because we're going to go back and see if we can't build some teleporters. It's just going to help us get back and forth real easy. And don't really need all that, but it's fine. Okay, that's all we're going to loot for now. I'm going to go back, see what we need or see what we have to build a couple teleporters. Alright, back at base, and we're just going to throw all of this into there. And that will probably go ahead and make a circuit board because we put a bioplastic nugget in it. Can you... You may not be reaching that chest. Okay. So, teleporters. Let's see what we have. I thought we had some pulsar. We have one pulsar. Well, I guess we made a trip over here for nothing. That's fine. Chances I could... We don't have any methane. Surely. No, no methane. Okay. Wait, the bioplastic nugget isn't in there. It did make a circuit board. It did reach it. Good, good, good. Okay, never mind on the teleporter. And I don't think I put anything in there. Nope. Let's go ahead and top off with some food while we're here. That way we don't have to come back. Or not come back, but that way we're fully topped off before we go. Alrighty. And back to the island we were literally just at before I mistakenly thought we had the what we needed to build some teleporters. We'll probably get it once we explore this island. I do like the purple. I love that. Purple is my favorite color. Okay, so we're going to park the vehicular. Let's go just right up here. Yeah. Okay. So, we already explored over here, which granted was not very much. So that's fine. I'm not seeing much, like, raw resources on the ground here. I'm not seeing any. Is that common? I don't know. I haven't played Aqualis enough to really know. Anything in here? That would be a cool spot for something. Oh, it's behind the waterfall. Okay, so we do have frog ponds, which is cool. So we are going to have frogs spawning at a later point. Once we get this place terraformed enough. Okay, there is some minerals on the ground. What are you? You're decorative. Okay. I probably... Let's go back. I'm going to just put the vehicle in my pocket. I'm going to put it in my pocket. Because there's no reason for it to be up here with nothing in it while we are off exploring. Okay, there's a clamshell. Okay, I was starting to wonder, did we already get everything that was in here? More terror tokens from Selenia. Thank you very much. What is this? A super alloy rod just in the ground? Whoa! I wonder if that has anything to do with the random ores. I wonder what it normally is. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of Aqualis on, you know, my personal world that I have. I've been here long enough to terraform it and to get the recipes unlocked, and that's really about it. Okay, let's go check underneath this shelf, see if there's anything. Nope. Alright, so it looks like this area is... We're going to call it looted, but there really wasn't a lot here, was there? Okay, I'm thinking the best way to do this is just work it front to back. Oh, we need some oxygen. We do need some oxygen. Alright, so this is done. Underneath here is done. Oh, there's some clamshells right there. Looky there. We missed all of this. We're getting a good bit of super alloy, which is nice. Alright, let's get the vehicle out. Get some oxygen. Turn that off. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything in there. There really wasn't anything in there. But let's go. We gotta check everywhere because these clams blend in more than you think they do. You can miss them very easily, which actually there is a clam that I did miss that I noticed in editing on the last episode. It was on top of a rock on one of those islands over there. Okay. And we are full, so it's probably time to set the vehicle down. Where are you at? There you are. We're gonna go ahead and grab some oxygen. Put all of this in there. So far we've actually gotten some decent things. I would like to see some more pulsar. Especially for building the teleporters. Stuff like that. But it's okay. There was a clam. Where's it at? There it is. Okay, so we're getting good resources. I think what I'm going to do on this playthrough on Aqualis is I'm going to go as long as I physically can without sending off for resources from Selenia. Just add a little bit more, you know, more of a challenge to it. Which I don't think it's going to hurt us, because there's a lot of loot on this planet that I'm finding. Let's see, I mean, solar quartz. Which, granted, we do have a moon. We have Selenia already terraformed. So that is a big reason why we are getting such good loot. If this was the first... planet moon we came to, then the loot would not be this good. Okay, so we've gotten everything around here, I believe. Let's go check under this shelf over here. Ah, see, good thing we checked. Yeah, I'm going to go as long as possible without getting stuff from Selenia. Alright, the vehicle is already almost full. I wonder if we just go ahead and go back now and dump what we have. That way we have a fresh inventory. That might not be a bad idea. Ooh, there's a satellite over there. Ooh, some beans. Actually, no, I'm not going to eat that yet. Alright, let's try to fill up our inventory as well. What is this? More super alloy? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm really curious to know if that's part of the random ore, or if it's just always there as super alloy. there's one pulsar. Yeah, it definitely helps coming to this moon after you've already terraformed a planet or another moon. Either way, it helps to have something under your belt. All right, let's check you. Oh my gosh, we got a new suit. Suncio. All right, actually, I think we don't have a suit on. Let's check what that looks like. Oh my gosh, I kind of like it. I think we're going to rock this for a little bit. Little bit meaning probably the rest of the series. We'll see. All right. I don't know if I need all of this phosphorus, but we're going to keep it for now. Oh, did we get a circuit board? We must add. Good. Can I get up here? Yes. Okay. Let's check on top of this real quick. Yes, I see my oxygen is at about half. Well, a little less than half. Just wanted to check up here real quick. Don't really need the magnesium, so we're going to call it there. And we're going to get in the vehicle, go back to base, and dump our inventory. Alright. Oh, just ran to the base. It's fine. It's fine. I can fix it. Alright, since we do have a circuit board, I could use it on several other things. I understand this. But I'm going to build us another storage locker. Okay, that wall is full. Let's start over here. I don't like that. Yes, I want to fit as many there as possible, but I don't want it clipping into the wall quite that much. Are we getting pelted from up above? Yes, we are. Okay, let's grab an inventory full there. So we have plenty of super alloy. With that bioplastic nugget, yep, it's already taken it. So we have 2 circuit boards. We need one more for the drone control station. Do we have... I don't remember if we picked up any fusion energy cells. I feel like I've seen... Yeah, we have a couple of them. Good. Now, I really should be chasing after these meteors to get... to go get some iron. That would actually be a really smart idea. I may take a second to go through them real quick. Just because iron is really one of the things that we don't have immediate access to. Silicon. Was this a silicon storm? It's kind of the way it seems. Oh, there's iron. There's iron. There's some more iron. Don't need cobalt. There's some more iron. And there's some iron. Titanium, osmium, silicon, iron. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to pick up the silicon too, because we are going to need bioplastic nuggets. Right? That is something we are going to need. And if I can have, you know, some silicon stashed away, it won't be as detrimental when we have to craft some bioplastic nuggets. So I am going to grab all of this silicon. I'm going to grab silicon and iron because titanium is on the ground, cobalt is on the ground. Other things like magnesium, we can get. I don't need the magnesium. All right. So we got a decent little haul of iron and silicon. Not too shabby. And we are just going to throw this in here. Alright, you're empty. Let's go ahead and fly you back over to the only other island we have access to. Well, the only other one that we haven't fully explored yet. Alright, so we have explored this front little bit over there and on top of that shelf. We haven't gone inside here yet. So, what we're going to do, same as we did last time, we're going to pick you up since he was shaking anyway. And we're just going to explore. Wow, there's no clams in here. Really? None? Now, I did see this. This is new since I have played Aqualis. I don't remember there being Lisa Frank dragon eggs like this. So it has been a while since I played Aqualis, I will admit. Or at least like fully played it. I have, you know, like I said earlier on my personal world, I have come here to unlock the unique recipes for this map. Can we just appreciate the soundtrack for a second? It's so peaceful. Which is crazy because, granted, this is a peaceful moon, but there's not a lot here. Okay, we haven't seen a clam in a minute. Ooh, is that another? That's another Lisa Frank dragon egg. Golden clam. Okay, so on other maps there are golden chests. On Aqualis there are golden clams. You saw the green ones. I can't remember what it was called. I'll show another one off when we see one. But this is a golden clam. Okay, we got the golden seed, beans, and some frog eggs. Let's go. Okay, we got aluminum additional for that. Okay, that's fine. Got some more clams over here. Now, the algae that we're collecting isn't really necessary because we have so much water around us that it's not going to be an issue for us to collect algae. But we are collecting it anyway. Alright. I forgot what I was talking about because I just had DoorDash delivered. I know we need oxygen. That's a thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that down. Alright. Pick you back up because we still have half of an inventory. Alright. So we've got a lot of this looted so far. Not a lot, but some. It is becoming nighttime, which really isn't an issue. We have a flashlight. Ooh, more super alloy. More super alloy. More super alloy. More super alloy. And another, is that golden clam? Golly. That's 2 golden clams on this island. Alright. Losing my bearing a little bit, but we have this fallen satellite that should be empty. Yep, okay. I wish you could break those down. Okay. Now, did we... Nope, there's a clam there. Okay. I think all of that is looted. We're just gonna kind of circle around. I know I said I was gonna work front to back, but things don't always go as planned, I guess. Really? Nothing out here on this beach? This would be a cool little spot for like a fob or a micro base. This would be a really neat spot. I think I've already been here. Yeah. So I think we've been all the way around the outside of this island. So now we need to work on the inside of it. Alright, so what are these called? Just clams. Okay. We need to put our vehicle down. We need oxygen anyway. That's pretty good. We've gotten 2 golden flowers off of this island so far. Let's go grab some water. Yeah, so I thought these were called something, kind of like the golden ones are. But I guess not. We've got, yeah, okay. We got the beacon on the vehicle, so it's fine if we leave it there. Oh, I say that, but this portion is done. So let's, can you make it through here? Yes, you can. Oh, that was close. This island's not done yet, right? Are we already done here? I feel like we've been to all this already. Well, have we really already explored this island? Huh. Well, I guess that's okay. We're just kind of dealing with what we got, right? As I crash the vehicle into everything. I don't think you can fit through there, bud. Oh, no! Oh. There's super alloy down here. And clamps down here. I don't know if we're getting the vehicle out of this. Hopefully we can. Well, I guess we need to start looking under the water, huh? Yeah, because there's more super alloy down here too. Okay, interesting. I think that's all this way. Let's go see if we can't maneuver the vehicle out of here. Huh, we still have... Oh yeah, we're good. We still have oxygen underwater. That's pretty cool. Well, guys, this island may be complete. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed. I mean, that's just the way it goes, but I do believe we've gotten most everything on this island that there is to get. Alright, well, I think we have gotten everything on this island. If there's something that you know I missed, don't hesitate to let me know. But I guess we're going to go back to base and see what we can build. Oh, we're starting to get grass. Or moss or something. Are we at the next stage already? Because this was not this green when we left earlier. Are we at the next stage? No, we are not. It's just, starting to get green. That's good. Alright, let's take all of that. Now, we have plenty of super alloy now. which is good. We need super alloy. I mean, well, to be honest, we need everything. But, and we did get a couple of the, so we got a species 3 and a variant 3. So those are just some of the original, original animals. So that's not going to be this guy. Alright. I think I am full up. I have 2 lockers full of phosphorus. So I think what we're going to do is start shredding phosphorus. I think that's an okay idea. But, boy, am I very unorganized right now. Do we have another bean? We do. I do want to... Let's see, what do we need for the incubator? Because there are some more things that I want to do. Tier 2 fertilizer. How do we make a Tier 2 fertilizer? Holy cow, we have 4 circuit boards. We can build the drone control station. Yes, we can. Now, I know this is normally placed outside. I wish we could put it in here. How cool would it be to have this in the Megadome? Can we put it in here? No. Okay, that's fine. So, the drone control station. Where are we going to put you? It's not that I want you out of the way, but I wouldn't mind it being not just out in the open. That is a perfect spot. Okay. We can build 1 Tier 2 drone. And you know what? I think I'm going to build 1 Tier 2 drone. As soon as I find... Can you make me some explosive powder? Some spicy chips? Yes, you can. How many? Okay. Three. You can build 3. Okay, that is absolutely fine. What else do we need for that? Circuit board. Rocket. We need a rocket engine. I think you might be over here. Yep. One Tier 2 drone. That's what we have. Hey, but we have drones on Aqualis. We have them. And I did notice hydration level. Come on. There's water all around me. How did I let that happen? I was supposed to eat that. I did notice right here. Let's do that. We have 1 Tier 3 fertilizer, which we are going to place in here. And we're going to get us a Tier 2 fertilizer. I really need storage. Really need storage. We are out of room. Now, what if I told you to make... No, we don't have mushrooms. Dang it. Oh, we have 2 mushrooms there. I think I saw another one in there too. Can you make some bioplastic nuggets? No. Because you're missing water. Which... We need 3 bioplastic nuggets. Do we have any ice? I don't think so. Well, we have this. What if we just took these and put them all in there? That will give us water. Alright, so we have a tier 2 fertilizer. Now, what am I going to use the tier 2 fertilizer for? Well, I'm thinking we build an incubator. I don't have a basic crafter. Huh. Iron and silicon. That's pretty crazy. I don't have a tier 2 crafting station. I was going to build some an oxygen canister for the incubator, and I didn't have the crafting station I needed. All right, incubator. So we could put it in here, or go with me now, or we could start another wing of the base. And I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, so in this wing over here that we can't get to. Alright, so this is going to be our... let's call it... organic wing. So there's food in here. We're going to put an incubator. That works, right? Let's put the incubator over here. Actually, right inside the door. Okay, so now we want to build, we want a bee larva. Okay, that's what we want. So we need fertilizer, mutagen, and uncommon larva. We don't have any mutagen. Well, let's see. We've got that and that. Let's put these in here and see what we can get. So there's plenty of water now for our what were we trying to make? Oh, there is a mutagen. Good. We wanted to make bioplastic nuggets. That's what we were trying to do. So let's put all of you in there. Oh my gosh, I need inventory. Okay, you make bioplastic nuggets. And there's another mutagen. So we need you, and we're going to make some bee larvae. Ooh, we just unlocked the tier 3 fertilizer. Very nice. Where would that be made? The biolab. But we can check the recipe here. Yep, tier 3. So it's tier 2 fertilizer and phosphorus. What goes into... No. Okay, so we are going to get... I'll take you and just put you back in there. Is there anything that I can get a common larva from? Because if we can get a common larva, we can get an ecosystem. May just have to wait on that one. Alright, we got one bee larva. Here comes the second bee larva. We need a tier 2 fertilizer. Oh no. Can you craft one? Say yes? No. Okay, what are we missing? Algae. We need methane. Methane is definitely something we are missing. So let's go out here and tell you to dig up methane. We'll take all the nitrogen. We had it going for nitrogen for the circuit boards we were making. Now I could put another one of these in there. Let's see what happens. But I don't think that's super necessary right now. Okay, so what do we need? Tier 2 fertilizer. Ugh. Okay. I doubt this is dug up in... Oh, it has. Oh, it has. Now, the reason we are going to prioritize... Oh my gosh, that was so loud. What are you doing to my eardrums right now? Well, we have another landmass appearing. Can you see it on the map? Yes, you can. Look at that. That's so cool. That is significantly bigger than the last island that appeared. Do we explore 2 new islands in one episode? I don't know. Let's see. Let's figure that out later. Okay, what are you still missing? Oh, you need 2 methane cartridges. Not 1, 2. That is such a huge new island. Okay, now can you build me one? No, what are you missing? Surely we have a squash, right? We have a squash. We have algae. What are you missing? I'm pretty sure that's everything you need. And a fertilizer. I think all of our fertilizers are out here, that's why. Yeah, tier 2 fertilizer. Okay. Okay, we're going to build the tier 2 beehive after we get some water. Now, the reason we are building that instead of, say, the outdoor farm is because, well, we need bee larvae. And it's a lot easier to get bee larvae from here than it is crafting it. So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of think ahead here just a little bit. Not too much. I know that's a lot of iron that we're going to use for a place that doesn't have iron available. But we are going to build like a little dock here. Okay. And we're going to, this is going to be where we put our outdoor farms and things like that. How much iron did we have? We only have 4 of that left. Okay, I think we still have some in another chest, so it's okay. What am I looking for? Tier 2 beehive. Okay, so you are going to... So if we do beehives, farms on the rest of it, yeah. So we're going to put you there. You are going to supply everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to build one of you just along this back wall here. And you are going to demand honey at a normal priority. Okay, so we're going to label you honey. And then, is this on the lowest priority? We're going to change it to the lowest. You're going to demand honey. Okay. That way, we are going to constantly be getting. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought I had more iron. We're going to constantly be getting bee larvae. So we're going to put another locker over here, right beside this one. And you are going to be called bees. And you are going to demand, if I can find it, bee larva at a normal priority. Okay. So now that one tier 2 drone that we have is going to make sure that the honey and bee larvae come out of there. And any second. 130 seconds? My goodness. Okay, well, we'll check back on that later. We do have another bee larva. But I don't have another tier 2 fertilizer. You know what I think? I think we should go explore that new island. Now, I don't think we have. Whoa, we have more iron here. That's good. I don't think we have what we need to build a teleporter again, and that's fine. We don't super. Oh, I heard the drone go. What'd you go pick up? Honey or bee? Honey or bee? I heard the drone leave. Ah, it was honey. Okay, so we got our first bit of honey, which is good. Now, once we get some more beans and stuff like, or beans. Once we get more bee larvae, we'll be able to add more farms out there, and we will be able to start making us some good food. So let's take a water with us and a food. And I really think we're just gonna go explore this island because why not? And I think we start just on the left, work our way right. I am going to go get me some, just top off my food. And of course it's nighttime. It seems like anytime I want to go somewhere, it's nighttime. It's fine. Not a problem. What do we think is going to be here? It's such a big, it's not even one island. It's several islands. Okay. Alright, we're going to land the rover right here. Going to get out and pick it up. And we're going to go explore this over here first. So far, I'm seeing absolutely nothing. And there may be something up above. Okay, there's nothing on that little bit. Good to know. Okay, nothing there. Now we go to one of the mainlands. And we have a clamshell over there. Again, there's not much resources here. Okay, solar quartz. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything on this rock. Ooh, we need some oxygen. I didn't realize we were so low. See if we can't get up here and drop our vehicle right there. Oh. Okay, pick you up. Got another clamshell here. Ooh, another tree seed. That's really good. That's one of the good ones too, the 1300% ones. Alright, so there doesn't seem to be a lot of clamshells or any that I've found on like the rock parts of it. But we could still find some. Here is some right here. Super alloy rod. And again, with the same as the last island, I'm sure I'm going to miss something. This would be a decent spot for a base. Not super flat, but I mean, it's not bad either. Alright, I think we've explored the better part of this big chunk. Explored there. Check all these. Let's go over here first. So we'll kind of check this island, and then we'll move to what seems to be the biggest island. Alright, going around the outside, we found one clam so far. And that was it. We'll go up top here in just a second. I'm just circling around, make sure we don't miss anything on the lower level. Oh, I think we have circled the entire island. So now we will work our way up. If we can find the way to get up. Probably right through here is going to be the best way. I hope. Yeah. Oh, there's another satellite. Good, 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 good. Oh, there's a clam here. Oxygen is low. Let's just go ahead and fix that real quick. We'll check this clam. Ooh, we got a magnetar quartz. That's good. So one thing I haven't seen on this island yet is like the last one had like super alloy rods sticking out. This one hasn't had anything like that. Alright, what do you have for us? Oh my gosh, we got a poster. I'm not going to grab that, but we do have some Terra tokens. And let's go fill the vehicle real quick. We definitely want the poster. We'll take the seeds. Oh, a tier 2 fertilizer. Oh my gosh, how did I almost miss that? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Do we have a circuit board from this island yet? No. No bioplastic nuggets either. Okay. I'm going to fly back to the base. We're going to dump our inventory, and then we're going to continue onto that island right there. There's zeolite there. Or it looks to be zeolite anyway. I wonder if you can get zeolite with the harvester. Interesting. We are getting some coral starting to appear. I wonder if that means we have reached the coral stage. Every time I hear the word or say the word coral, it always reminds me of The Walking Dead. Every time. Okay, maybe a small issue. Can you... I doubt we have what we need. Never mind. Okay. I didn't know we had another bioplastic nugget, but turns out we did. Oh, and there's another one right there. Okay, good deal. Let's take this, and we are going to put this poster right next to this other one. Boom. The Carachinid? Carachnid? That is a C, right? There's a space. Yeah. It is a Carachnid. That is what it is called. The animal on this planet is called. Alright, do we have bees? We do have bees. Good. And we have some honey. That's good. Alright. We are going to grab some food while we're here. Actually, I'm going to go in here because this is probably done. Yep. Going to put you in here and grab some water, and then we are going back to the island. So we were just on top of that island, I believe. I think. So we still have that one. No, we were just on that one. Is that right? Yes. Yeah. So we're on to this island here. Yeah, because we drove past the, or flew past the zeolite. I remember now. It is interesting. Alright, we're going to do the same as we have. Pick up the vehicle and just fly about. Looking for this. Clamshells. Perfect. Another bioplastic nugget. Every bioplastic nugget we find is less we will have to make in the future. Another satellite. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. There's a circuit board. I think I want to leave the tree bark. We'll take the animal food because, I mean, we can eat the animal food. We'll take those, but we'll drop them if we need to. Got another clamshell over here. There's iron here. Ooh. I wonder what this was supposed to be. It doesn't say. Oh, obviously, because we can't build ore extractors on this map. But there is iron here. I wonder what was here that iron replaced. Could have been super alloy or osmium, because those are two ores that we have readily available at, well, really anywhere on the map. So it's probably that. It's probably super alloy, if I had to guess. I do want to see if we can't make it over there. Yeah. So there's zeolite growing under here, but there's no zeolite up here? It makes sense. Ooh, oxygen. That's kind of important. That was not as close as y'all think it was. It's fine. I had this under control. I wasn't worried. Yeah, I wonder if iron replaced zeolite. That would make sense because of how much zeolite is hanging from the ceiling there and how much iron we're finding on the ground. Yeah, this definitely iron had to replace zeolite. Okay, well, we know where it is now. I'm not going to grab all of it, but we do have iron available to us, which is fantastic. Alright, what do you have up on this mountain ridge? Seemingly no. Oh, there's a clam. Lerma, it's fertilizer. You know, it is. More clams over here. I think we've already been down there. Alright, so our inventory is full. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the vehicle down. Grab some oxygen while we're here. And we're going to fill up the back. Go grab these algae. I'm going to leave it. I don't need it. The aluminum would be nice. It's kind of crazy leaving loot on Aqualis, though. Okay. So we need to go over here. Ooh, we need to go down there. Yeah, we haven't been down here yet. That may have been a mistake. Because that was a good way to get higher where we were. Okay. Oh, there's some clams there I missed. Look at there. Let's go ahead and drink some water. So I almost feel like the loot... What just happened? The loot is... It's not... I wouldn't say getting worse. But it's definitely... I don't feel like the same tier loot that we had to... Well... Never mind. Let's go ahead and eat that. Forget what I just said. Because that is one of the best seeds. Oh, it is the best seed on this map. The tree seed is. So I think we've gotten everything here. We really need to go up now. Which can be an issue because we're in the vehicle. Yeah, I don't think we can scale this mountain in the vehicle. Be really cool if we could, but I don't foresee that being a possibility. So what we may need to do is take a trip back to base, go dump our inventory, and come back. And then get up top. Let me just check down here real quick. Okay, I thought that was a little cave, but it was not. Yeah. I'm going to go dump my inventory, and I will be right back. Alright, so we are 12% into the coral stage. On our way to the seismic shocks. So that's not too bad, especially since we haven't done anything for terraformation this episode. Alright, and we are back on the new island. Oh, don't mind if I do. Now we need to get up top. Somehow, some way. We need to get up there. And it looks like that is our way right there. Yep, that was correct. Now, was this a waste of time, or do we actually have something up here? There's got to be something up here, right? Okay, there's a couple clams. Oh, wait. No, we've already been here. We need to go up yet again. Yeah, here's another one. You're telling me there's nothing in this big open space here? Huh. Interesting. Oh, there's a clam. I'll take the mushroom. There was one hiding in the ground. I was expecting more from this island, not gonna lie. There's some clams over on that side. Can we make it? Yeah. Perfect. Alright, let's get our vehicle out, grab some oxygen. Pick you up. There's some more stuff over there, looks like. And we made it. Oh. About fell to our death, but it's fine. Yeah, so far, this island, I think it's had more loot. It just hasn't quite been as good of loot. Oh, there's a golden clamshell. That's good. Yeah. Okay. So we will take you, put you back. Take you, put you back. Take you, put you back. And take you. And, you know, we'll give you another phosphorus. Alright, so that is one... Just one golden clamshell in here. Okay. Interesting. Well... That, wasn't as good of an island as I thought it was going to be. So, we are going to head back to base, put our inventory up, and we might call it there. Yeah, so right here on this little rock is where last episode, or when I was editing last episode, I noticed... Whew, so glad we came back for that. So glad. But yeah, I noticed that clamshell there when I was editing last episode. Alright, well, we got a lot of loot there. We don't have any rockets, do we? I was gonna say we could build a few more tier 2 drones, but let's see how many rocket engines we can build. 1, 2, okay. 3. Ooh, can we get one more so we can have 5 drones? Okay, so now we're gonna have you do that. Wait, we only have 1 circuit board anyway. Or 3 circuit boards, sorry. So we cannot build 4 more drones anyway. Plus, we only have that much of that. Okay, so let's go tier 2 drones. Let's put you in there. Okay, 3 tier 2 drones. That will quadruple the amount of drones that we had on this planet. So that is 4 total. They're not really doing anything, which is fine. Let's go check, see how much, how many bees and stuff like that we have. Oh, we have bees and we have honey. What does it take for you? I think we found a tier 2 fertilizer. And if we did, then we can get a outdoor farm going. Could have swore we found one. Where did I put you? Did I put you out here? Okay, well, I guess I was mistaken. Okay, that's fine. So, this episode was an exploring episode, for sure. We got a lot of that done. We didn't do any... Well, we did a little bit to terraformation. Okay, sure, you can pop up out of the foundations I put down. So, we did a little bit of terraformation. We got 890 to insects, 758 to plants. that was our addition for this episode. So our numbers are moving a little bit quicker. Not a lot, but some. So yeah. We explored two new islands. Got the rover out and did what we needed to do. So we explored the first island that popped up and the second, we'll call that the set of islands. Almost a mountain range than an island. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I had fun. Oh, and we got a new spacesuit. I forgot about that. I really do like this one. I like how it's got like the coral and different stuff on it. But I appreciate you hanging out with me, and next episode we're probably going to focus more on some terraformation since we did get a lot of loot. Try to get those numbers moving just a little bit quicker, but I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.